Do you remember that one time I passed out?
I fucking broke my phone. He broke his fucking mobile, man.
I do. I remember that time was a night where I actually wanted to go out so bad, but I couldn't go out with anyone. No one wanted to go out. You weren't that kind of guy who would go to the club, so
I was an introvert.
yeah, you were extremely introverted, and somehow I made you go out with me that night, and
You convinced me.
I managed to convince you, and said, "Yeah, for a quick drink and all that."
Yeah, quick drink. And I remember you sent me messages and you sent me video messages like I don't care if you're introverted or verted or anything. You're coming with me and I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna knock on that door and I will not stop knocking until you come out of your room and we go out together. I'm coming.
I'm coming near your house. I'm gonna be knocking on your door until you open that door and come with me and enjoy the fucking night.
And then we did meet. I was finishing my shift in the cinema. I was working in the cinema at that time. I finished my shift. I was even with my uniform. And we went to Peppermint, to that place where everyone goes to prepare like for the night, I would say. We ordered those huge pitchers.
Vodka plus Monster. It was huge.
Basically 1 liter.
Yeah.
Like liquid. 1 liter.
And it was my first time drinking, actually.
Yeah, and actual drinking, and I think that's what got you to like because of the taste of the Monster, you couldn't feel the vodka.
Exactly. I was like, oh, this is nothing. Like, I'm not drunk yet. See, I cannot get drunk. I was like trying to jinx myself for some reason.
You drank it so fast. I couldn't even.
I was
didn't
thirsty,
even
I
finish
guess.
mine.
I was
like I was
thirsty.
half through mine when you finished all of it because you were thirsty.
Yeah, I was thirsty.
And even we can put a photo, and you can see how his picture is almost finished while mine is half full.
Oh my
And you
God,
can see
no.
his face is kind of like.
No
like
wonder I
he's
got drunk.
Drunk, yeah.
Oh my God.
And he kept on telling me, "Come on, bitch, drink. Come
Yeah,
on,
come
bitch,
on, drink.
Like,
You gotta
come
drink
on." I was
yours.
like,
I've
I'm
almost
taking-
finished mine.
I was like, I'm taking my time. And then after that, you can see how he starts already getting kind of drunk and his head is dizzy.
Oh yeah. I
And
was so
he
lightheaded.
is leaning in the bar like this. Like this, you can see in the
Sitting,
video.
yeah. You were just singing.
And I was singing with I was actually trying to have fun, that's why we went out at first. And I thought that he's just exaggerating at first, and we actually have to have fun. Then you went further into the place, and you sat on one of the sofas like this, and I kept on singing and recording. And one time you put your head up and you did like what?
Hey, oh! Hey, oh!
Like what am I doing? Like something like that.
I don't remember that.
And after that moment, we went into the toilet.
Yeah. I had to
And
take
we
a
stayed
piss.
there for. In fact, this was the women's toilet.
It was.
Yeah.
Where was the men's stuff?
The men's toilet was on the other side.
Why didn't you tell me?
I figured that
that
out now when I went a few days ago there.
Oh my God, dude.
Anyway, I went to that female's
Oh
toilet,
my
and thank God there
God.
wasn't anyone in the club. I have no idea how. Usually it's so packed with people, and we
Really?
were the only people there. except that guy.
Wow.
And we were in the door inside. I mean the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
He went to pee, I think, and I started to try to scare him off that like the security is coming or something.
Oh
That's
my
why
God, I
it.
remember that. I remember that.
And we were still with our pictures, almost a little left, and
We
then,
got them in the bathroom as well.
yeah, we're drinking,
Oh,
and
it's crazy.
And I kept on saying, "Woo!" And you did it after me, "Woo!" Then I did it again, and then you did it again, "Woo!"
What was going
Yeah,
on?
we can see that in the video. And that's the moment where I kept on recording. I kept on saying, "Come on, bitch! You said you're gonna drink. You got more drunk than me."
Yeah. And what about my phone? I broke my.
And then that
freaking
moment
phone.
comes where you come out of the bathroom and somehow you take off your phone and you just drop it like
Just
you
like
pick it up and
that.
drop
Just
it.
like that.
Let me take a piss. I'm gonna leave it here.
Not on purpose, of course. It was you getting already.
I was
dizzy.
really drunk. My body. I
You
don't
dropped
know,
it, and then you kept on saying, "My phone! No, my phone!"
it was
Then-
cracked.
And then we looked at it, and Jesus, it was cracked. And
Literally the
real
entire
bad, yeah.
screen. Yeah.
He broke his fucking mobile, man. Let me show the viewers, man. He fucking cracked his mobile.
And after you broke it, you're like, "No, my phone! My father like is gonna kill me or something along those lines." And after we were about to leave, yeah, we left, and as we were walking towards, we were about to go to one club. We went inside, what was bad, and you weren't that bad until
Okay.
so far. But after I was like, "Fuck it, I don't want to stay here." And then we left because like you were already very drunk. I was
And
like,
you
"Well, I have to
offered
take
me
you home."
You offered me that orange.
On the way
juice.
back home, we passed the street, one street, and we're going to one street, and there was a glass of orange juice, and you at that time you started vomiting already. You can play that too.
No, I'm not playing that.
You
It's
were
disgusting.
throwing up on the
disgusting.
ground, and then after that, I offered you a glass of juice. I found it because I was drunk myself a bit from this.
You want some juice? You want juice?
Juice.
Orange juice.
And after you vomited, I asked you, "What did you eat last night?"
And I answered so normally, you
So
know.
normally you were like,
It is eggs and beans.
eggs and beans.
It was such a random question. Like I was dying, and you're just like, "Hey, what did you eat for breakfast today?" What does that have to do with anything that was happening? Why did he ask me that?
I don't know why. Maybe because I was asking you, like, it could have irritated your stomach. Maybe,
No.
or, I don't know.
The alcohol was irritating my stomach.
I don't know why I actually asked this question, but
Don't ask me. Ask yourself. Back then,
then there is a video of us crossing the street, which is a very bad street where there's no really visibility for the cars, and we're drunk, and I told you, run, 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 you have to cross faster.
did I run?
Because some car might come and hit us.
But wait a second. Okay, let's cross. Okay, cross again, fast. Yeah.
Really?
We're not. Oh, fuck! Stay away from me, bro.
As we were approaching your home,
Mm-hmm.
you actually, like, your battery died. Like, you just, I mean, your biological battery, not your phone's battery.
Oh, okay.
And you sat on the pavement, vomiting. You had nothing to vomit anymore. And
It was that bad.
at one point, you started throwing up, I think, your stomach juice or something. And you kept on
Stomach juice.
trying to talk, and I'm telling you, no, you shouldn't have drank so much. You shouldn't
It was your fault.
have drunk so much. And then you told me, it's your fault though. But how is it my fault?
Because you're the one that took me out and bought us the pictures. It's my first time drinking. Why would you buy a picture like that? That's
But I had
you
no
should've
idea.
Got a small
I
drink
had no
or something,
idea,
like a
bro.
beer or maybe like a small drink of vodka or a
Yeah,
cocktail.
it's-
Why a picture?
I had no idea. And also, I didn't expect you're gonna finish your picture in like 5 minutes or 10.
You should have stopped me or tried like slow down. No, you
But you didn't look that bad. I was like, oh, we're just gonna have
And-
fun.
and
I didn't realize. I didn't really make the time.
And the
for
quicker you
thinking.
drink, the faster you'll get drunk.
Yeah, so you were there on the pavement, talking, and I was asking you something, and I remember that moment you said, I was just fucking,
He's fucking.
Shit.
and like you started making those weird sounds and faces, because obviously you were really like bad.
What was I? What was I trying to say? I was just.
I had no idea. I wish I knew until that day. But I remember also that night where I think it was either in the toilet or outside when you were threw up on the street, you were on the ground and you said, that is the best fucking night of my life.
This is the best day I've ever had in my life.
And I'm not sure if that's recorded,
I don't know if I meant that.
but
To be honest.
we're gonna have a look at that.
It was awful.
And
Looking back.
we were throwing up, then there's one guy passed and said, do you need help? Like, it was like, no, I mean, it's close, we're gonna get there by ourselves. But then it turned out that you really are worse than I expected. Like you couldn't walk and shit. You kept on saying I'm so tired and tired.
Yeah.
And that guy said, I would like to help you, but I don't have address. I don't have anything. I said, it's fine. I will just up the street. Like we can take him home. I think we got somewhere a little bit closer, and then two Turkish guys passed, and they helped us take you. They both of you then were carrying you on their, like your hands.
I looked like Jesus
on their
crucified.
shoulder, yeah, and they were like basically like this, and they were carrying you, like kind of using your legs only to walk. And why are you pushing me?
You're in my face.
I was just showing an example.
Yeah, but you were about to hit me, bro.
I'm not gonna hit you. Don't worry, you're scared.
No.
And he was basically like almost crucified, like just like walking. And I was knocking furiously on your door here, and after some few minutes, your sister opened the door, and she was like, I don't know, she was calling your father, I think, to come out. And
Yeah, she got panicked. She had work tomorrow, and she was like shocked, like what she was saying,
Yes.
because maybe she thought I was dead or something imaginary.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the middle. How late was it? It was like 3 a.m. or like something like that, or 2 a.m.
No, it was like 5 a.m.
What the fuck?
4 or 5 a.m.
Jesus.
And
Oh my god.
then apparently like your sister called the ambulance for you, and they came and took you with the ambulance. And after, like, you told me that the doctor told you if you drank more you could have died or something.
If I didn't go to the hospital, I guess, because there was too much alcohol in my bloodstream, I think, and they had to drip water. They had to drip water. I remember coming up that hospital with a huge hangover. But yeah, I've learned my lesson, and I know my limits, because I also drink beer every day, but I still know my limit. I have a high tolerance now, yeah.
Yep.
But
Much better than before. I'm
yeah.
sure now you can take a picture, even two.
yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm still gonna watch my limit. So yeah, always try to drink. Drink responsibly and know your limit, and please be careful. Please.
Yep.
And don't drink and drive.
And
most
don't repeat the
importantly.
same drinking
And
mistakes.
Don't
So
do
that's-
drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs, don't drink too much alcohol, know your limits, don't drink and drive. Yeah, that's the lesson, I guess.
Yeah, I learned from that. Don't do the same mistakes I did. Okay, especially when you're a teenager and you don't know any better, and you just go party and everything. But please be careful, because your life could be at risk.
Actually,
this kind of stuff.
I remember I threw up just once. I had one occasion where I actually threw up from drinking. Because I drank 6 shots of vodka Absolute in a row.
It's crazy.
I threw up and ended up throwing up in the toilet and shit.
That's crazy.
Otherwise, I know my limits as well, always.
Oh. Well, anyways, that was
Anyway.
how I passed out. Yeah, that was one time on how I passed out.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.